Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry for leaving y'all hanging. This was supposed to be a cute little my thoughts about Christmas and growing older, but oopsies. So I thought let's do my thoughts about after starting my second semester instead while I clean my room because it's filthy. Being the very type A person that I am, I decided to split this topic into 3 different portions. So number 1, how my last semester went. Number 2, how my second semester is currently going. Number 3, what do I hope to achieve at the end of the semester. So number 1, how my last semester went. To be honest, I really struggled last semester. Starting a new school, meeting new people, all of that. Looking back, I used to be very extroverted. I was very, very talkative. I had plenty of friends. Not bragging, but kinda. I just had, I had friends. You'll see later on. My report cards would say that I talked too much and apparently I disturbed other students a lot during class. But we only spoke English in my high school, so now in college, I just couldn't fit in with the local students. I don't understand their culture. I don't understand their slang. When they joke around, I don't understand why they laugh. And don't get me wrong, the people there, they're really, really nice and welcoming. But just somehow, I just can't fit in no matter how hard I try. So you might ask, how do you speak? How well do you speak? What's your language abilities? Well, I know enough of the language to start the conversation, but I don't know enough to continue the conversation. So after a minute, it's typically just awkward silence because I don't know how to respond, or I respond with something weird, and then I just die inside. And I'm still trying so hard to fit in. I laugh when they laugh, I smile when they smile. I try so hard to learn the language, but I guess I'm just missing the past decade, to learn the language properly. So I guess I have no friends and I'm depressed. This is so sad. Oh my. I'm an extrovert in my first language, English, but I'm an introvert in my second. I'm a totally different person. If people back in my high school could see me like this now, I think they'll just question. And sometimes I wish we could spend a day in English so people can know, how funny I am, how smart I am, because I sound really dumb. I sound very not intelligent when I speak in my second language. Sometimes I hope people can just see me in my first language. So number 2, how my second semester is going. So it's been around a week or 2 since my second semester started. And I think this semester, I'm going in with no expectations, I have no hopes. Of course, I try to talk to other people, but now I don't care as much if we'll end up as friends. If we do, that's great, but if we don't, it's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but I'm trying to be more accepting and okay with that. And I guess every day it's a work in progress. Some days it's harder than other days. Before class begins, You know, everybody stands in front of the door and they're chatting with your friends, and I just stand by myself because I have no one to talk to. So I guess that's kind of why I started this channel. I just want to share my thoughts, you know. So number 3, what do I hope to achieve at the end of the semester? I want to achieve many things, but let's start with, you know, the baby steps. In terms of grades, I hope I get an okay grade. That's the difficult part of medicine, you know. You might be one of the smartest back in your high school, but when suddenly all these smart people all gather into one course, you're suddenly not the smartest. You might even be average or below average in that cohort. And sometimes it really just hurts, you know, how it impacts your confidence, how you feel about yourself. And sometimes it's really hard to admit that you're not the best anymore. But that's, you know, another topic for another time. So let me know if you want me to talk about it, because I have many thoughts about that. And other than academics and grades, I just want one friend. I don't ask for much. I just want to make one friend. Maybe, you know, next year I can make another friend. So one friend per year. That's, you know, that's how low the bar is. Wow, that's kind of sad and depressing. So let's move on to making my smoothie. And on Boxing Day, we went out for lunch and I ordered the smoothie. It was very, very good and I was very, very inspired. So here we are. So we're at my local supermarket. I'm kind of freestyling it right now, so I'm just getting things that I think would be good in a smoothie. So here's a list of the things that I got. Apple, avocado, bananas, celery, chia seeds, frozen blueberries, Greek yogurt, and kale. It seems like a lot, but remember this is for multiple servings, so you can get as much as you want, and as long as you use it all, or you know, these are very snackable foods. You can eat them as snacks when you're hungry. So I guess as long as you're not wasting it, you know, get as much as you want. So I'm gonna start off with the heavier, chunkier things as the base. So that's gonna be my avocado. I'm just using half of it. And pro tip, remember to clean up as you go. So I'm putting this back into my fridge so I can use it tomorrow or day after or for another day. Then I'm going to put in 2 bananas. Looking back, it might be a little bit too much. I should have just stuck with 1, but it's okay. We grow and we learn. Then an apple. Okay, just a preface. Let me just say that this isn't the fruit peeler I usually use. This is brand new, so that's why I'm struggling, and that's not an excuse, and it's not because I'm incompetent. Update. I use the old one now. I don't use the new one. I don't touch it.
One eternity later.
And to make the blender's job a little easier, I cut it into small pieces. Then I add in my frozen blueberries, which leaked all over the place as it defrosted. And it's the second time that it actually happened with this particular brand, so note to self, use a different brand. Then I add in my yogurt and my milk. Maybe I should have stuck with yogurt and water next time. Maybe it's a bit too much dairy for me. Then I start blending it, but midway I forgot to add in all the healthy things, all the vegetables, all the kale and all the celery. So I'm just putting back in, and at the end, after it's all, the consistent is smooth, it's the texture I want, I put in the chia seeds, and then I give it one little last mix, and then I pour it into my cup, and then I'm done.